everyone. We are very happy you are here with us today.
Yes, hello everyone. Thank you for joining us. We are excited to practice English together.
My name is Lucy.
And I'm Robert.
Today, we are talking about something small but very powerful.
That sounds serious already.
Don't worry, it's not scary. Today's topic is can and could.
Oh, those two words always confuse me a little.
That's okay. Many learners feel the same. But today, we will not talk about rules first.
Thank you.
We will talk about real life, real people, real situations.
That feels much better.
Before we begin, if you enjoy learning English in a calm and friendly way, please like this video, subscribe to Talk English Every Day, and write a comment. Tell us where you are listening from.
Yes, we love reading your comments.
Now, let's remove the fear.
Yes, please.
Can and could are not enemies, they are helpers.
Helpers?
Yes, they help you ask, they help you request, they help you sound kind.
Oh, so this is about politeness?
Exactly. Politeness and real-life situations.
That is important, especially at work.
Very important at work and in relationships and even with strangers.
So what is the basic feeling of can?
Let's imagine something simple. You are at home. You say to your friend, "Can you open the window?"
That sounds normal.
Yes, it is direct. It is friendly. It is common.
It doesn't sound rude.
No, not rude, but it is quite direct.
Okay, and what about could?
Now imagine the same situation. You say, "Could you open the window?"
Oh, that sounds softer.
Yes, softer, more polite, a little more careful.
Why does it feel softer?
Because could creates a little distance. It feels less strong, less direct.
So can is normal and direct, could is softer and more polite.
Exactly.
So when should I use could?
Think about this. Imagine you are in a meeting. Your manager is very busy.
Okay.
You want help. Which sounds better? Can you help me with this? Or could you help me with this?
I think could you help me with this sounds more respectful.
Yes, especially in formal situations.
So it's about the feeling between people.
Always. Language is about feeling.
I like that.
Now let's look at ability. Imagine you are a child.
Long time ago.
You can say, "I can swim."
That means I have the ability.
Yes. Now think about the past, when you were 5 years old.
Oh, I couldn't swim.
Good. Could can also talk about past ability.
So can is present ability, could can be past ability, and also politeness.
Yes, two different uses. But don't panic.
I'm trying not to.
Focus on meaning. If you are talking about now and ability, use can. If you are talking about the past and ability, use could.
And if I want to be polite when asking for something, I can use could.
Beautiful. You are understanding already.
This feels easier than I expected.
Good. That is the goal. Grammar should feel like conversation, not a test.
So right now, I can say, can you repeat that?
Yes.
Or I could say, could you repeat that, please?
And the second one sounds a little more polite.
Especially with please.
Exactly. Small words, big difference.
I think I use can too much sometimes.
That's okay. Many people do. Can is very common in daily life.
But if I want to sound more professional, maybe I should use could.
Yes, in emails, meetings, or when talking to someone you don't know well.
I'm starting to see how this changes tone.
Good. Tone is everything. Two sentences can have the same meaning, but different feeling.
And feeling is important in communication.
Very important.
I already feel more confident.
I'm happy to hear that. In the next part, we will explore real-life situations. We will see how can and could change the mood in the same scenario.
I'm ready.
Stay with us. You are doing great. Welcome back. Now let's go deeper into real-life situations.
Yes, I'm ready. I want to really feel the difference.
Good. Let's imagine the same situation, but we change only one word.
Okay.
You are in an office. Your colleague is sitting next to you. You say, "Can you send me the file?"
That sounds normal. Simple. Direct.
Yes. Now say it again, but change one word.
Could you send me the file?
What do you feel?
It feels softer, like I am being more careful.
Exactly. The action is the same, the request is the same, but the emotional tone changes.
So the relationship feels slightly different.
Yes. Can feels friendly and equal. Could feels more polite and respectful.
What if I'm talking to my close friend?
Good question. Imagine you are at a cafe with your best friend.
Okay.
You say, "Can you pass me the sugar?"
That sounds completely natural.
Yes, with close friends, can is usually perfect.
And if I say, could you pass me the sugar?
It still sounds fine, just slightly more polite. Maybe you're joking, maybe you're being extra kind.
Maybe I want something.
Maybe.
So the situation really matters.
Always. Let's try a different scenario. Imagine you are talking to your boss for the first time.
Oh, that feels serious already.
You want to leave early today. You say, "Can I leave early today?"
It sounds a little too direct.
Yes, it's not wrong, but it feels a little strong.
So I should say, could I leave early today?
That sounds more polite, more respectful.
The meaning is the same, but the feeling is different.
Exactly. Language is about emotional distance. Could creates more distance, can feels closer.
That makes sense.
Now let's look at ability again. Imagine your friend asks, "Can you swim?"
I answer, yes, I can.
Good. Now imagine you were talking about your childhood.
When I was 5, I couldn't swim.
Perfect. That shows past ability.
So here, could is not about politeness, it's about time.
Exactly. Context changes everything.
That used to confuse me. I didn't know why could sometimes feels polite and sometimes feels past.
Many learners feel that, but listen carefully to the situation. Is it about now, or about the past, or about politeness?
So I should always ask myself, what is the feeling here?
Yes, and also, when is this happening?
Let's try another real-life example.
Okay, you are on the bus, you want to sit down, you see an empty seat next to someone.
That feels a little uncomfortable already.
You ask, "Can I sit here?"
That sounds okay.
Yes. Now say, "Could I sit here?"
Oh, that feels more gentle, like I don't want to disturb them.
Exactly. When you are in public with strangers, could often sounds more polite.
So if I'm in a restaurant, I might say, could we have the menu, please?
Beautiful. That sounds very natural.
But if I'm at home with my brother, I might say, can you give me the remote?
Yes, that is very realistic.
I think I understand more now. It's not about being correct or incorrect. It's about choosing the right feeling.
Yes, both words are correct, but the mood changes.
It's like choosing between sneakers and formal shoes.
That's a great example. Both are shoes, but you don't wear sneakers to a formal wedding.
And you don't wear formal shoes to the beach.
Exactly. Can is like casual shoes, could is like formal shoes.
That helps a lot.
Good. That's how we learn, through images and feelings, not just rules.
I feel more relaxed now when I hear could.
That's good. In the next part, we will explore emotional tone even deeper. We will see how can and could can show surprise, frustration, or expectation.
Oh, that sounds interesting.
Stay with us. You are doing very well. Welcome back. Now we are going to explore something very interesting.
I'm ready. I want to understand the emotional side more.
Good. Because can and could are not just about ability or politeness. They can also change mood.
Mood? Like happy, surprised, or upset?
Exactly. The same sentence can feel different depending on the word you choose.
That sounds powerful.
Let's imagine this. Your friend is late again.
Oh no, not again.
You look at your phone and say, "Can you please be on time?"
That sounds a little frustrated.
Yes, it feels direct, a little strong.
Almost like I am tired of waiting.
Exactly. Now change it. Say, "Could you please be on time?"
That sounds calmer, less angry.
Yes, even if you feel upset, could makes your voice softer.
So, if I want to avoid conflict, I should choose could.
Often, yes.
What about surprise?
Good question. Imagine you see your friend lift something very heavy.
Wow.
You say, "Wow, you can lift that?"
That sounds surprised.
Yes. Now imagine you are talking about the past. Your friend tells you a story.
Okay.
He says, "When I was 10, I could run 10 kilometers."
Really? That's impressive.
Exactly. Here, could shows past ability, but your reaction shows surprise.
So, tone comes from voice, not just grammar.
Yes, grammar gives structure. Your voice gives emotion.
Let's try expectation.
Okay. Imagine you are waiting for help at work. Your colleague promised to support you.
I'm waiting.
You say, "Can you help me now?"
That feels direct. Maybe I'm a little impatient.
Yes. Now say, "Could you help me now?"
That sounds more patient, more respectful.
Exactly. Now imagine something different. You are disappointed.
Oh,
Your partner forgot your birthday.
that's sad.
You say, "How can you forget my birthday?"
That sounds emotional. Hurt.
Yes. "How can you" often shows strong feeling.
What if I say, how could you forget my birthday?
That sounds even more emotional. It feels deeper, more painful.
Wow, I can feel that difference.
"How could you" often expresses shock or disappointment about something that already happened.
So, could here is about the past, but also strong emotion.
Yes, it often sounds dramatic.
Like in movies.
Exactly. In movies, you often hear, "How could you do this to me?"
Very dramatic.
Yes. So sometimes could is soft and polite. Other times it is emotional and dramatic.
That's interesting. The same word, different feeling.
Context is everything.
What about questions in a friendly way?
Good. Imagine you are helping a friend learn English.
That sounds nice.
You say, "Can you say that again?"
Simple and friendly.
Now say, "Could you say that again?"
That sounds slightly more careful.
Yes. If your friend is sensitive or shy, could might feel safer.
So, grammar can protect feelings.
Beautifully said. Yes.
I never thought about grammar like this.
Most people don't. They think it's only about correct answers.
But it's also about relationships.
Always. Words build relationships or damage them.
That makes me want to choose my words carefully.
That is a sign you are growing in English.
I feel more confident now, not just about grammar, but about communication.
That makes me very happy. In the next part, we will look at common mistakes and we will fix them gently.
I'm ready to learn.
Good. Stay with us. You are doing an amazing job. Welcome back. Now let's talk about something very normal. Mistakes.
Oh no, my favorite topic.
Don't worry. Mistakes are not enemies, they are teachers.
I try to remember that.
Good. Today we will look at common mistakes with can and could, and we will fix them gently.
Okay, I'm ready.
First common mistake. Some learners say, "Can you to help me?"
Oh, I've heard that before.
Yes, it sounds small, but it is not correct.
So we should say, can you help me?
Exactly. After can or could, we use the simple form of the verb.
So no to.
No to. Just help, just open, just send.
Could you explain this?
Perfect.
That feels simple.
It is simple. Sometimes we make it complicated in our minds.
That's true.
Another common mistake. People say, "I can to swim."
Oh, yes, I've heard that too.
The correct sentence is,
I can swim.
good. Again, no to.
So can and could are followed directly by the action.
Exactly. Very clean, very simple.
What about this one? Sometimes I hear, could you can help me.
Yes, that happens.
It sounds strange.
Because we don't use two helpers together like that. We choose one.
So it should be either can you help me or could you help me.
Correct. One is enough.
That makes sense.
Now, let's look at another mistake. Sometimes learners use could for present ability.
What do you mean?
Imagine someone asks you, "Can you speak English?"
And I answer, yes, I could.
That sounds a little strange if you are talking about now.
Oh, because could sounds like past ability.
Exactly. If you mean now, you should say, "Yes, I can."
So I could feels like I'm talking about the past.
Yes. For example, when I was young, I could speak French.
But maybe now I cannot.
Exactly. So be careful with time.
I see. That mistake changes meaning.
Yes, small word, big change.
What about politeness mistakes?
Good question. Sometimes learners use can in very formal situations, and it sounds too direct.
Like in an email to a manager?
Yes. For example, writing, "Can you send me the report today?"
That sounds a little strong.
It's not rude, but it can feel direct. A softer version is, "Could you send me the report today, please?"
That feels more professional.
Yes, so the mistake is not grammar, it is tone.
That's interesting. Sometimes we are correct but not comfortable.
Beautiful sentence. Yes, language is not only correct or incorrect, it is also about comfort.
I like that idea.
Let's fix one more. Some learners say, "How can you did that?"
Oh, that sounds wrong.
Yes, we should say, "How could you do that?" when talking about something that already happened.
Because it is past and emotional.
Exactly. "How could you do that?" sounds natural.
And how can you do that would be about now.
Yes, it might express confusion about a present action.
Wow. One small change, different time, different feeling.
You are understanding very well.
I feel less afraid of making mistakes now.
Good. Remember, mistakes are part of learning. Even native speakers sometimes choose the wrong tone.
Really?
Of course, communication is human, not perfect.
That makes me feel better.
Good. In the next part, we will move into full real-life conversations. Work, family, travel, relationships.
That sounds exciting.
Stay with us. You are growing stronger with every sentence. Welcome back. Now let's bring everything into real life.
Yes. I want to hear real conversations.
Good. Let's start with work.
Okay.
Imagine you are in an office. Your computer suddenly stops working.
Oh no, that's stressful.
You walk to the IT department and say, "Can you check my computer?"
That sounds normal.
Yes. Now imagine you are speaking to the senior IT manager for the first time.
That feels more formal.
You say, "Could you check my computer, please?"
That sounds more respectful.
Exactly. Same request, different tone.
I see how this helps in professional situations.
Now let's move to family.
That feels more relaxed.
You are at home. You are tired. You say to your brother, "Can you help me carry this box?"
That sounds completely natural.
Yes, but imagine your grandmother is visiting.
Oh,
You say, "Could you sit here, Grandma?"
That sounds sweet and caring.
Yes, sometimes we choose could to show kindness.
Not because we must, but because we want to.
Beautifully said.
What about travel?
Good. Imagine you are in a foreign country.
That makes me nervous already.
You are lost. You walk up to a stranger and say, "Can you tell me where the train station is?"
That sounds okay.
Yes, but if you want to sound extra polite, especially in a new culture, you might say, "Could you tell me where the train station is?"
That feels safer.
Yes. When we travel, politeness is very important.
I agree.
Now let's talk about relationships.
Oh, this sounds emotional.
Imagine your partner is busy on the phone. You want attention.
I say, can you listen to me for a second?
That sounds direct, maybe slightly impatient.
Yes.
Now try, "Could you listen to me for a second?"
That feels softer, less angry.
Yes, it opens the door gently.
That could avoid a fight.
Exactly. Words can calm a situation.
I never realized grammar could help relationships.
It really can.
What about learning English?
Good example. Imagine you are in an English class.
Okay.
You don't understand something. You raise your hand and say, "Can you explain that again?"
That sounds normal.
Yes. Now imagine you feel shy.
I say, could you explain that again, please?
That sounds gentle and respectful.
I think I would feel more confident using could.
Yes. Sometimes could makes you feel safer emotionally.
Let's try one more situation.
Okay. You are calling customer service.
Oh no, that is always stressful.
You say, "Can you help me with my order?"
That sounds okay.
But if you say, "Could you help me with my order?" it sounds calmer.
Like I'm not blaming them.
Exactly. Tone can reduce tension.
So can is friendly and direct. Could is softer and more polite and sometimes emotional.
Yes. And remember, both are correct. The key is choosing the feeling you want.
I feel more confident now in real situations.
That is the goal. Not perfect grammar, confident communication.
I'm really enjoying this.
I'm glad. In the final part, we will take a calm word tour. We will review the key patterns and practice useful phrases.
I'm ready for the final step.
Stay with us. You are doing wonderfully. Welcome back to the final part. Let's take a slow breath together.
I feel calm. I feel clearer now.
Good. That means you are learning in a healthy way.
I like this feeling. Grammar doesn't feel scary anymore.
That makes me very happy. Now let's review gently, no pressure, just understanding.
Okay.
Can is often used for ability now.
Like I can swim.
Yes, or she can drive.
Present ability.
Correct. Could is often used for ability in the past.
When I was young, I could run very fast.
Beautiful.
And could is also used for polite requests.
Exactly. For example, "Could you help me?"
Softer than can you help me?
Yes. Now let's repeat some useful phrases slowly. You can shadow us.
Ready.
Can you help me?
Can you help me?
Could you help me, please?
Could you help me, please?
Can I ask you something?
Can I ask you something?
Could I ask you something?
Could I ask you something?
I can't find my phone.
I can't find my phone.
I couldn't sleep last night.
I couldn't sleep last night.
Can you repeat that?
Can you repeat that?
Could you say that again?
Could you say that again?
How can you say that?
How can you say that?
How could you do that?
How could you do that?
Very good.
That felt like real speaking practice.
That's the idea. Now here are some more useful phrases for daily life.
I'm listening.
Can you open the door?
Can you open the door?
Could you send me the email?
Could you send me the email?
I can understand you now.
I can understand you now.
I couldn't understand yesterday.
I couldn't understand yesterday.
Can we talk later?
Can we talk later?
Could we meet tomorrow?
Could we meet tomorrow?
Excellent.
I feel stronger with these sentences.
Good. Remember, choose can when you want to sound natural and direct. Choose could when you want to sound softer, more polite, or when talking about past ability.
So it's about time and feeling.
Always.
I think this lesson really helped my confidence.
That means everything. Now we have a small question for you.
Yes, tell us.
In the comments, write one sentence with can and one sentence with could. Make them about your real life.
We will read them.
And if this lesson helped you, please like this video and subscribe to Talk English Every Day.
Share it with a friend who feels nervous about grammar.
Remember, grammar is not about being perfect.
It's about expressing yourself clearly and kindly.
You are doing better than you think.
Keep practicing. Keep speaking. Bye-bye, everyone.